Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GPW Going Down. We are live here in Worcester, Massachusetts, and tonight at GPW Going Down, we are kicking off tonight's action in style with the Gold Rush three-way dances. We got 3 of those here tonight. We will be seeing the finalists compete on GPWCs for an opportunity at any championship of their choosing. And making their way to the ring, you already saw the young OG, Javon Evans, makes his way down to the ring. Darby Allin making his return to GPW in a very long while. Shawn Spears making his way down to the ring as well. Shawn Spears went one-on-one with Javon Evans on the latest episode of GPWCs. Make sure you check that out if you haven't yet. And make sure you check out all the other videos on the channel. We've been talking about Bronson Reed and TNA. We've been talking about Umaga. Well, oh wait, that one isn't out yet. Spoilers ahead. But anyway, Javon Evans, big enziguri right to the face of Darby Allin. Darby Allin trying to throw a shot at the chairman. Shawn Spears trying to take advantage, throws down Darby. But now Javon Evans, big roundhouse kick, pulls in Shawn Spears. Oh my god, standing Spanish fly. Darby Allin follows up with the Kamagoye. And look at this now, Darby Allin. Yeet. And look at this, look at the crowd on their feet for Darby Allin taking down the chairman. These two have a long-seated history in Season 1 when Shawn Spears and Darby Allin went one-on-one all the way back to GPW Pressure, the first one, not the one that just passed by. Make sure you check that one out as well. Oh! And it eventually lead. I believe it was Eternal Void when Darby Allin and Shawn Spears would go one-on-one with each other for the GPW Internet Championship. Darby Allin flies over the top rope, taking out Shawn Spears and Javon Evans, trying to take out both men. But look at this now, Darby doesn't fall down, but he eats a big DDT. We also have special guest referee Chad Patton. Officiating tonight's show, Javon Evans taking advantage with the sliding clothesline. Darby Allin gets sent over with a stun gun. Shawn Spears trying to take advantage of his longtime rival. The GPW Internet Championship may not be on the line, but it will be up next. And Javon Evans with the big springboard drop kick. And Shawn Spears taking him out with a super kick of his own. And look at this now, using the ropes, completely legal in this match, by the way. No rope breaks in a triple threat. But look at this now. Big side effect. Double side effect from Darby Allin and Javon. Look at them, both of them guys getting along very well. They've competed against each other multiple times before. And look at this now, Darby Allin hooking the leg. Javon Evans could be done here. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-way dance, so it's elimination rules. And look at this, Shawn Spears pulling out the chair, and Darby Allin trying to whack it away from him. Darby Allin gonna go to the top. Big Hurricane Rana takes down Shawn Spears. And then the coffin drop. The coffin drop. Javon Evans. That twisting splash. I still don't have a name for it, but it's just amazing every time. And he eliminates the chairman. It is down to Darby Allin and Javon Evans. Both these men, they competed against each other on GPWC's, the season premiere of Season 2. And this is exactly what they did, trying to outbeat each other with the pinfalls. Darby Allin was the one to get the victory, and Darby Allin went to challenge for the GPW No Boundaries Championship. But look at this, just Darby Allin taking advantage back and forth. Javon, not taking any advantage, or not taking any missteps. Big right hand from Darby Allin. Darby, look at this, off the rope, spears the hell out of the young OG. And look at this now, Darby Allin trying to take control. Javon Evans pops him into a power slam. But Darby, just manhandling Javon Evans over and drops him with the coffin drop. No, Javon Evans, big enziguri off of the ropes. Javon Evans off of the top with the OG cutter. Javon Evans hooking the leg. Javon Evans could be walking away with the victory, and yes, he does. Javon Evans surviving the first 3-way dance. He is going to GPWCs to compete in the finals. But ladies and gentlemen, that is just to kick off tonight's show. Let's give you a little bit of a rundown about what's going to go down here at GPW Going Down. We have a Gold Rush qualifying matchup, the second one of 3 tonight, as Dragon Lee, the GPW ENT champion, will be taking on Wesley and Kyle Fletcher, 3 men who are just more than willing to put their bodies on the line for a championship opportunity. And then our other 3-way dance, this is going to be one hell of an encounter, as Femi, the one and only Ricochet, and Penta El Zero Miedo which of these 6 men will be challenging Javon Evans in the 3-way dance on GPWCs. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing the GPW No Boundaries Championship be defended for the first time as Ricky Saints, the newly crowned GPW No Boundaries champion, will be taking on Drew McIntyre, the man that he eliminated in the 4-way dance to win the title. But ladies and gentlemen, we also have a huge matchup. Well, not a match. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, will be taking on Ludwig Kaiser for the GPW National Championship in an underground fight. No ropes, no pins. Knock your opponent out to win. And then, ladies and gentlemen, your main event here tonight. Swerve, Strickland, and CM Punk are going to run it back. We saw it at GPW Pressure. CM Punk was able to best Swerve Strickland. Swerve lost his opportunity at the championship. Who will be challenging Will Ospreay for the World Championship? And then, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now, we are going to see who will be challenging Masha Slamovich for the GPW Internet Championship. And I think it might be a man named... Well, ladies and gentlemen, you chose him. That's all I gotta say. I mean, it was an obvious vote about who was going to challenge Masha Slamovich here tonight. The TNA World Champion Joe Hendry making his way down to the ring with Bronson Reed at his side, his tag team partner. Joe Hendry has had so many opportunities held his way, but the Scottish Hitman has been carrying out his hits on Joe Hendry. But making her way down to the ring, the TNA Knockouts and GPW Internet Champion Masha Slamovich. And ladies and gentlemen, I do regret to inform you that our newest general manager, we will not be revealing him yet. And yes, we do have a new general manager. Wade Barrett could not attend to his duties due to travel restraints and working on SmackDown. And Adam Copeland is currently dealing with an injury again. So we have had to do a lot of missteps and rewrites to who's going to control this show. Because quite frankly, I'm getting tired of trying to control everything and do commentary all at the same time. But now, Masha Slamovich, big super kick right to the face of Joe Hendry. And oh, wait a minute, Masha Slamovich hung up in the corner. Oh! And ladies and gentlemen, a little trivia here for you. It wasn't that long ago that these two competitors were teaming with one another. I mean, they just recently went 1-1 with Tessa Blanchard and Frankie Kazarian at TNA Unbreakable. And look at this now, Masha Slamovich taking down Joe Hendry, trying to get the right hands. You already know that these two have a lot of respect for each other. I mean, they're both the world champions of TNA for a reason. And, well, like I was saying earlier, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get to finish my full statement. Hold on, big Samoan driver from Masha Slamovich. Is Joe Hendry going to be put away? Internet Championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is set and matched, but like I was saying, our new general manager has regret to inform us that effective after GPW going down, that none of the competitors in this, if they want to compete in GPW, they may not be able to carry their titles around. Sorry. That's all I've been told. And I can't say anything. He's the general manager. I may be the owner, but, he has control of the show. I'm not gonna argue with that. But either way, right now we're seeing the TNA Knockouts champion versus the TNA World Champion, so that's got to say something. And Masha Slamovich with the Gamagiri. Wait a minute, Bronson Reed trying to get up onto the ropes. Oh, big crossbody from Masha. Bronson Reed just got rid of he just exposed the turnbuckle, and Joe Hendry grabbing the ropes. Masha Slamovich continues the matchup. Big super kick to the gut. Joe Hendry might be in trouble. Whoa. Joe Hendry catches the leg, throws her down. And now Joe Hendry pops her right back up to her feet. Hendry going to take advantage with another. And Chad Patton making sure that that turnbuckle was covered up. Bronson Reed has been trying to give Joe Hendry some ways out in his matchups, but Masha Slamovich might be a little bit too much. Masha trying to look for the snowplow, but Joe Hendry taking advantage. Oh no, Masha Slamovich directly in his hands and tosses her away. Joe Hendry with the sack of shit doesn't get the 3. And wait a minute, gonna get a standing ovation. No, Joe Hendry, gets laid out with a big lariat. Joe Hendry gives her a receipt. Masha! Masha just nailing Joe Hendry. This is all respect, ladies and gentlemen, but these two are going to put each other through absolute hell during this matchup. Big back suplex. And wait a minute, Bronson Reed. Wait, I didn't even notice. Bronson Reed got thrown out, and Masha Slamovich, big snowplow on the Joe Hendry. Wait. What the hell happened? Bronson Reed distracting the referee must have took Joe Hendry off guard, and now Masha Slamovich retaining the GPW Internet Championship here tonight. What a matchup. I was taken off guard by that. I didn't, see what was going on. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's cut back to me. Let's cut back to my face. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am GPW owner Jack Maverick. You've been hearing my voice the entire night, but I just wanted to give a little bit of foresight on what's been going on, as our general managers have been interchanging for the last couple of weeks and months. There will no longer be any other championships from any other company besides GPW that will be allowed in this company. Now, it's not my decision, like I said before, but I have to go with what our general manager is saying. He is running the show, and I want to make sure that, everybody is prepared for what is going on. And breaking kayfabe real fast, I love you all, and I love every single one of you guys that tune in to the shows every single week. I've been going through a lot, but I just wanted to say how much your support means. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's move down back to ringside as Kyle Fletcher makes his way to the ring. First time we've seen Kyle Fletcher in a GPW ring since the homecoming royale at GPW Homesick. Making his way down to the ring, GPW ENT champion Dragon Lee. And Dragon Lee, he's got a huge opportunity for anybody for grabs. I mean, Dragon Lee has been putting out open challenge after open challenge, and Dragon Lee has still been the only man to hold the GPW ENT championship, so that should tell you how successful he's been. And it's been almost, let's see, October 30th, I believe, was when Dragon Lee won the championship. And now with Dragon Lee, Wesley, and Kyle Fletcher, this might be a little bit confusing. Wait a minute now. Kyle Fletcher turns him inside out with a big super kick. And it looks like Kyle Fletcher not even missing a day. Oh, Wesley, big super kick right to the face. Sling Blade rolls out of it. Front drop kick nailed Kyle Fletcher right in the face. And now, oh, Kyle Fletcher with a big body slam. But now Wesley gonna pop Dragon Lee back up, and we know that Wesley has, barred a lot of BS in the past couple of months. But Wesley has been trying to take control of everything in the patriarchy. But it's like Christian Cage cannot, be here to actually do anything about it. And and that's another thing as well. The general manager has informed me that Christian Cage has still, no-showed. Like, he's still not been showing up. The same with Killswitch. Nick Wayne has been spotted at a couple of our recent C's tapings, but Nick Wayne has not really, been very responsive about the disappearance of Christian Cage. And Wesley has almost been, adamantly silent about everything that's been going on. So, Wesley, he's got an opportunity of a lifetime. He could be on his journey to individuality, so to speak. Oh, Kyle Fletcher just taking the legs out. Oh my God! Went for a cannonball senton and kicked Dragon Lee right in the face. And look at this now, Kyle Fletcher lands on his feet off of a big butterfly suplex, just turns him inside out with a destroyer. And Kyle Fletcher pulling Wesley down for the Blue Thunder Bomb. Kyle Fletcher could have it. No, Wesley kicks out. And look at this now in the middle of the ring, Kyle Fletcher, whoa, beautiful, whatever the hell that was, Cyclone Driver, I'll call it. And Kyle Fletcher now hooking the leg, no. Wesley, springboard drop kick. Three-way dance rules, ladies and gentlemen. Spiral tap on the Dragon Lee. And Wesley taking advantage of Dragon Lee being taken down by Kyle Fletcher and Chad Patton. He just counted the 3. Dragon Lee has been eliminated. But look at this now, Kyle Fletcher. Oh my God, turning Wesley inside out with that half-and-half suplex. And Wesley, springboard stunner. Kyle Fletcher trying to take control. He's got him in a suplex. His arm might be in a precarious position. And Wesley taking out the knee. Trying to go for a rapow kick, but now Kyle Fletcher going to take control, pulls Wesley up and slams him down. And look at this now as Kyle Fletcher is going to just keep taking advantage of Wesley. Oh my God, just hammering away on the face. And look at this now, just showing him, just pure tenacity. And the Protostar is certainly not one to show respect in that ring. I mean, he was a former GPW Tag Team Champion, and you know, he threw that all away. They didn't even get one defense before he turned on Mark Davis and Will Ospreay. But now, you know, Fletcher, I mean, he is the last man in this matchup, and he is taking control. Kyle Fletcher, no, not that maneuver. And Wesley with the big Hurricane Rana. Kyle Fletcher trying to go throw a big running elbow, but Wesley with a low blow. Three-way rules, ladies and gentlemen. Triple threat rules. It's all legal. And the cardiac kick directly to the face of Kyle Fletcher. I mean, it's not the most effective way, but he just scored the victory. Wesley took advantage of the disrespect. Kyle Fletcher showing him no respect, so Wesley showed it right back, and he low-blowed him right in the Fletchers. But now, Wesley is the second man to join Javon Evans in the three-way dance that will be taking place on GPWC's. It's just getting closer and closer, ladies and gentlemen. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we've been informed that we've seen Brooks Jensen and Andre Chase. They've returned to the WWE Performance Center, and they've been, you know, kind of working as a team, so to speak. I mean, they've been, you know, through a lot. They've been going through the warehouse from the Wyatt family, and, you know, this certainly needed to show that, you know, these guys are of sound mind and they're not dead. But, ladies and gentlemen, now we move to our next championship matchup of the night. Making his way down to the ring, Drew McIntyre. Drew has absolutely demolished every single opponent that has stood in his way, except for this man, the GPW No Boundaries and NXT North American Champion, Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints, I mean, winning the GPW No Boundaries Championship is one thing, and surviving the four-way dance. And if you guys aren't informed, because this is the first time this title has ever been defended, there is no boundaries in this matchup. So basically, falls count anywhere, no rules. You can win by submission, pinfall, or knockout. And Ricky Saints definitely showed no boundaries when he powerbombed Darby Allin through a flaming table that was set up by Drew. So, you know, Drew McIntyre taking advantage of Ricky's misstep. The referee's going to have to follow to the outside. These guys are going to be able to go anywhere that they want to. And Ricky Saints just laid across the barricade and eats a knee. Good Lord. Drew McIntyre trying to take advantage of the pinfall. Ricky Saints is not one man you want to mess with. I mean, he may have only had one matchup before he returned at GPW Pressure under the name, well, like he was Ricky Starks back then, but look at this now. Drew McIntyre just trying to turn Ricky Saints' chest into roast beef. Oh, and Drew McIntyre, wait a minute, where the hell did he find a hockey stick? Ricky Starks super kick directly under the chin, and Ricky Saints just throwing that hockey stick in there. What the hell else they got under there? Ricky Saints, that trash can lid, that's very familiar. That is a pylon. Who the hell left a pylon under the ring? But anyway, Drew McIntyre has Ricky Saints. Oh, big belly-to-belly suplex. He goes all the way across the ring. Ricky Saints taking advantage, kicks the leg. And look at this now, Ricky trying to go for another neck breaker. Drew McIntyre, oh, counters with one of his own. And wait a minute, what the hell is this? Oh, suplex, using the pylon as coverage. Oh my God, he suplexed him onto the pylon. How fucking brutal. Sorry, but anyway. Drew McIntyre, big Glasgow kiss. Drew McIntyre hooking the leg. No, Ricky Saints moving out of the way, and Ricky Saints now going to take advantage. Oh no, Drew McIntyre, he's up in an electric chair position, and Ricky Saints, he's got that strength about him, but Drew McIntyre, he's got the Scottish Hitman, he's got that, tenacity within him. And look at this now, Ricky Saints with the big right hand. Ricky Saints kick to the gut. What does he have in mind? Oh, big knee. And look at this now, Ricky Saints grabbing that trash can and slamming McIntyre head first. Oh, just dropping it on him. But Drew McIntyre and Ricky Saints, I mean, you know, this is almost sort of a rematch, so to speak. I mean, these guys were at each other's throats during the No Boundaries title match. And wait a minute now, Drew McIntyre with that table laid out at ringside. That is not a good position, but Drew McIntyre, facebuster, no. Ricky Saints gets the kick out. And wait a minute. McIntyre putting him up in a fireman's carry, might be looking to put him away. Oh, middle rope spear. Ricky Saints might not have gotten all of it, but he may have landed on the pylon, and that might have not been enough. And look at this, Ricky Saints just waiting for McIntyre to get up. Oh, shot to the gut. And wait a minute now. Oh my God, face first on the top of the pylon. And wait a minute now, Ricky Saints looking for a pile driver perhaps. No, Drew McIntyre, big back body drop. And look at this now, Ricky Saints going to take advantage, pulls McIntyre in for the big proto bomb. And look at this now, Drew McIntyre, future shock incoming. McIntyre drops Saints with the future shock, and that's not it. Ricky Saints gets the kick out. McIntyre is livid, and he just Claymored Chad Patton. Now he doesn't even have a referee. I mean, there's no disqualifications in this matchup, but I mean, he can't get fined for a referee getting attacked. It's no boundaries, and that spear may have just laid Drew McIntyre out in the middle of the ring, and now he follows Drew to the outside. What the hell is he doing? Buster Keaton through the table. Ricky Saints gets into the pinfall. Chad Patton, he gets back up from the Claymore. One of the most efficient referees I've ever seen. But now, Ricky Saints winning the GPW No Boundaries Championship matchup, his first title defense. And Ricky Saints, I mean, he just literally almost avoided death there. I mean, Drew McIntyre claymoring the referee. If it wasn't for that spear, Ricky Saints would not be in champion right now. And there's Kyle Fletcher, ladies and gentlemen, the Proto-Star, making his way backstage. I don't know who he's talking. Oh, I see who he's talking to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw that Kyle Fletcher, even though he may have not been successful, he is looking after Will Ospreay's GPW championship and making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Penta El Zeno Miedo, whatever you want to call him, Pentagon Dark, Pentagon Jr., whatever you want to call him, Penta is right fucking here. And he's got one man that he knows very well, but this time he's unmasked as the one and only Ricochet, former GPW Internet Champion before he lost it to the current champion, Masha Slamovich. He looks for another championship opportunity, but will he be able to best Darula? Femi and Ricochet have been going at each other's throats since the beginning of the year, and now they're in another three-way matchup against each other. And right now you can see that Ricochet, oh no, immediately tries to go after Femi, but Femi just lays him out. But Femi, he is going to take full advantage of this matchup, tosses Ricochet away. Penta trying to shoot off a super kick onto the Rula. Oh no, Femi, oh man, dropping him with a choke slam. And now Femi going to take advantage of the one and only Ricochet. You can see the power already taking advantage in this matchup. Big right hand from Penta. Oh, drops him with the elbow. And now Ricochet, spine buster, drops Penta. And look at this now, another choke slam incoming from Femi. But Penta gets back up to his feet. Oh, big kick directly to the face of Femi. And look at this now, off the middle rope, big missile drop kick. Ricochet just slams a chair directly onto the head of Penta. And look at this now. Oh my god, the moonsault into the back. The backflip into the German suplex. Oh my god, that was amazing. But anyway, Penta throwing that chair away. Remember, three-way rules, ladies and gentlemen, no disqualifications. But now, Femi taking advantage again, and this time he chokeslams him into the corner. Femi, drops him face first, and Penta clears out the competition with a cannonball. And look at this now, Penta trying to go for a moonsault on the Ricochet, but Ricochet moved out of the way, and now Ricochet Northern Light suplex, and he maneuvers into a brainbuster, drops him down. And Femi tossing a chair, but Ricochet just goes down, and Penta over the top rope takes out Femi, and over the top rope takes out Ricochet. And now Penta trying to take advantage of Ricochet on the outside, but Femi, oh no, he might have been looking for a fall from grace, maybe a power bomb. But Femi, oh wait a minute now, Ricochet catching Penta from the back, and now Femi gonna take advantage. He pulls Ricochet up and drops him with a power slam onto the chair. Femi now face down had Ricochet's face just planted under his elbow. Full Nelson slam from Femi. Holy shit! Big poison Rana from Ricochet onto the ruler. And now Femi, no, he gets the kick out. Matchup continues. This man is built of like concrete and straight fucking testosterone. I don't know how this man is able to maneuver like that in the shape that he is in. As Femi, whoa, trying to go for the fall from grace on Penta. Penta catches himself. Sling blade lays out the ruler. And now Penta pulling Ricochet in off the destroyer. Oh, and the Pentagon driver. Ricochet trying to fight out of it, but Penta eliminates Ricochet. Femi lays him out with a big lariat. Femi might have just laid him out, and he may have just laid the death sentence for Penta. No. And look at this now, Femi into the corner, big right hand. And now Femi again. Oh, an uppercut. Femi now, whoa, he should take advantage of something. Penta kicks him down, and now, sit out flatliner, beautifully delivered. Code breaker from Penta. Penta trying to take him down, but now Femi trying to outuse Penta's own speed against him, trying to slow him down with the bear hug. But now Penta, bell clap to the side of the ears. And now Penta, Hurricane Rana onto the chair. And an Enziguri. Both men go falling down to the mat. But Penta, he gets back up to his feet first. Zero Miedo inside of this man. And Penta off of the second rope with the destroyer to Femi. And now he could be in position for the fear factor. But sends him over with the back body drop. Penta taking advantage with the kicks off of Femi's missed attack. Pentagon driver V2 drops him, and there's no rope breaks in this match. Keeps touching the ropes, but Penta picks up the win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we now have our three-way dance for the Gold Rush Finals on GPWCs. And, well, while we're at it, ladies and gentlemen, we might as well just show you the rest of the card for GPWCs. On May 20th, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta tune in to GPWCs as we're gonna see the Gold Rush Finals. One of these three men are going to walk away with an opportunity at any championship of their choosing besides the World Championship. The Young OG, Wesley, and Penta will be taking it down in the Gold Rush Finals. But also, ladies and gentlemen, Andre Chase, he is making his GPW debut against the man that we saw earlier tonight, put away by Darby Allin and Javon Evans. Shawn Spears, the chairman, is going to teach Andre Chase how it's done. But ladies and gentlemen, we will also be determining the next #1 contender for the GPW Women's World Championship, as we will be seeing the former GPW Women's World Champion Cora Jade go one-on-one with the plucky newcomer Lola Vice. And we saw Lola absolutely destroy shit in the Battle Royal a couple of months ago on GPWCs. But also, big matchup away, as we are going to determine the #1 contenders for the GPW Tag Team Championships, as All Ego LLC have produced the Tag Team Turmoil. The last team standing will get an opportunity at All Ego LLC's GPW Tag Team Championships. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for a fight. An underground fight. As you can see, the referees and the producers and everybody, the ring crew, they have taken off the ropes, and they are going to lay down the law here tonight. The WWE United States Champion Jacob Fatu wearing that belt proudly. And I mean, if I could give anybody a pass for a championship being defended or just being held from another company, it's got to be Fatu. That matchup was fucking amazing at WrestleMania. Please check that match out if you haven't. But making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, the GPW National Champion Ludwig Kaiser. He's held that belt ever since January, and Ludwig Kaiser, he is going to put his title on the line in a first ever underground fight here in GPW. And you can see that sign, Jacob definitely loves solo, but Ludwig Kaiser, he's going to have to run solo here tonight. Charlie Dempsey and Pete Dunne, they aren't at ringside. This is all business. Fatu and the GPW National Champion, Ludwig Kaiser, that belt up for grabs here tonight. And here you go, ladies and gentlemen, here are the official rules. No counts, no pinfalls. The only way to win this matchup is by knockout, TKO, or submission. Here we go, out of the gate. Ludwig Kaiser immediately trying to go for an uppercut. But Jacob Fatu, we already know that the street trash, the street fight style of Jacob Fatu is going to be effect here tonight, as Ludwig Kaiser, he is able to maneuver his opponents in such a way with such ease. But Jacob Fatu, he's down and out a brawler. And Jacob Fatu, look at this, going for the big right hand. And Jacob Fatu, look at this, pulling Ludwig Kaiser in the middle of the ring. Big deadly driver. And look at this now, Ludwig Kaiser. Whoa, he counters. Jacob Fatu goes crashing down to the mat. And wait a minute, Ludwig takes a flight and just cross bodies Jacob Fatu all the way to the floor. He's got him in some sort of front face lock here. I can't really get a good look on it, but Jacob Fatu popping the national champion up into a Samoan drop. And Ludwig Kaiser now held in a camel clutch position. Jacob Fatu, he's trying to knock every single one of Kaiser's teeth out here tonight. And I gotta appreciate the jorts from Ludwig Kaiser, not gonna lie. But Ludwig Kaiser, cartwheel driver, taking Jacob Fatu down. And Jacob Fatu just tossed him right into the corner. Wait a minute, Jacob Fatu, oh my God! Suplex off of the canvas, all the way down to the floor. And Ludwig Kaiser and Jacob Fatu just going at it at the barricades. The matchup has to be won on the inside, ladies and gentlemen, but Jacob Fatu, oh, big right hand, taking Ludwig Kaiser down. They're just getting a little bit of their licks in here tonight. Oh, Ludwig Kaiser, he's getting some good shots on Jacob Fatu, but Jacob trying to take advantage, but Ludwig just taking advantage of every single opportunity. And look at this now, Jacob Fatu trying to get back up to his feet. Oh, big kick directly to the face. And Ludwig Kaiser just showing off to the crowd here tonight. Fatu back up to his feet. Umaga shot. And look at this now. Jacob Fatu. Super kick sends Ludwig Kaiser into the underground spectators. Oh, and a diving headbutt takes down Ludwig Kaiser. Oh no, Jacob Fatu. Whoa. Rolling Ludwig Kaiser. What the hell? Oh, gator roll into a Falcon's Arrow, I believe that's what you call that. But Jacob Fatu, he's got to utilize a different style. Oh my God, that was nasty. That sound was absolutely disgusting. Fatu just colliding with the ring post, and Jacob Fatu now trying to move out of the way. Big super kick directly to the face of Ludwig Kaiser. Fatu trying to take advantage with another super kick. And now Jacob Fatu, wait a minute, going off of the barricade. Big moonsault, oh my God. He hit the moonsault. I was going to think, how is he actually going to hit the moonsault in this matchup? But this man is damn sure efficient. Big powerbomb in the middle of the ring. And now Jacob Fatu just utilizing these strikes. It locks Ludwig Kaiser into an armbar. The spectators, the underground spectators are just cheering him on. Jacob Fatu trying to snap the arm of Ludwig Kaiser. And Ludwig Kaiser has to tap out. Jacob Fatu has become the new GPW National Champion. He has survived the underground fight. What a matchup. Jacob Fatu, well-deserved victory, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, our next big GPW event will be GPW Breakout. If you are familiar with GPW Breakout, we have a 2-night tournament to determine who will get an opportunity at any championship at any time. No limitations. So you win the 16-person tournament, you can challenge for any opportunity. And also, instead of calling it the Breakout Tournament, let's call it the Psycho Sid Memorial Tournament. Rest in peace to that crazy son of a bitch. And like I said, 16 people, I can't even say men or women because it's intertwined, but either way, the Psycho Sid Memorial Tournament will be giving an opportunity at any championship at any time. The last year, we saw Trick Williams defeat Wardlow in the finals of the Breakout Tournament, and he cashed in on Wardlow when he won the national championship. So Trick Williams took his time and waited for the next opportunity. But if you want to go through, ladies and gentlemen, and you can look through this bracket, I'm not going to go through it, but if you tune in on GPW Live Rounds on May 23rd, we will be going down the whole bracketology of this whole thing. But as you can see, one matchup that I'm really looking forward to is that bottom right one with Penta versus the Wild Card, or Masha Slamovich versus Carlito for the Internet Championship. Just a little bit of things to look at. If you want to look back at it, you can. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening, as Swerve, Strickland, and CM Punk in a GPW rules match. The winner challenges Will Ospreay for the GPW World Championship at GPW Breakout. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, GPW Breakout will be 2 nights it will be a 2-night event. I was going to say it's a 2-night event, whatever. But making his way down to the ring, the best in the world, CM Punk, his second matchup here in GPW. And this time, well, it's against the same guy, but it's under GPW rules. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, Falls Count Anywhere, it's basically a hardcore match. I don't want to, you know, waste your time and say anything like that, but GPW rules, you can do whatever the hell you want in this matchup, and the Falls Count Anywhere, and the only way to win is by pin or submission. Oh my god. Swerve Strickland, I don't know where the hell he came from. Swerve just getting a nonchalant attack on CM Punk in the early goings of this matchup, trying to throw a stop sign on Punk. You can just see the pure hatred in both these men's eyes. I mean, at GPW Pressure, CM Punk, he picked up the victory. Swerve's got a lot to prove here tonight as he just flies over the top and barely clears out CM Punk, but he drops him on top of his head with a big DDT. Now CM Punk trying to take full advantage of Swerve at ringside. Oh, Russian leg sweep. And CM Punk utilizing the concrete to his advantage. Chad Patton, oh, not even a kick out of one. Swerve was definitely prepared for this matchup, as now Swerve trying to take full advantage of everything. Oh no, CM Punk, he has Swerve in a precarious position. He may have been looking for a powerbomb, a pile driver. Either way, it was not going to look good. Swerve with a big enziguri taking down Punk. And wait a minute now, oh, Pele kick takes Punk down to the range for a second. And now CM Punk slapping the hell out of Swerve. And Swerve now, oh my god, they're in a very bad position here. Oh my god, powerbomb right on the ramp. Swerve Strickland hooks the leg. Punk gets the kick out. And look at this now, Punk. Oh no, Swerve is in a really bad position. Whoa, trying to go for the Sparta kick, but Punk flies all the way down to the stage. And Swerve Strickland with the crossbody all the way off the top of the stage. Chad Patton trying to get into position for the pinfall, but that might have been his downfall as CM Punk gets the kick out. And this matchup continues on. I mean, this matchup hasn't even gotten into the ring yet, except when Swerve jumped out of it. But now, Swerve and CM Punk taking each other on a little bit of a journey through the crowd here tonight in Worcester, Mass. And look at this now, Punk, big uppercut. Swerve follows out as, oh, wait a minute now, Swerve, he pulls out a light tube, and look at this, just throws it down. I don't know what the hell he had in mind, but, oh, wait a minute, whoa. Punk might have caught him off of something, and look at this now, they're just firing away on each other at ringside. Swerve and CM Punk, they don't care where the hell they're going to fight. This matchup is going to continue on. Oh my god, now Swerve trying to get a little bit of a positioning on Punk here, but now Swerve in the middle of the crowd. What the hell is he doing? TKO, flat face first on the seat from CM Punk. Wait a minute, Chad Patton, he didn't realize there was a pinfall being made. And look at this now, Swerve into the pin. No, CM Punk gets the shoulder up, and look at this now, fighting into that little security area. And now Swerve Strickland, he's taking full advantage of CM Punk. Wait a minute, Hurricane Rana incoming. Oh, face first goes Swerve. And look at this now, CM Punk just right in. You can see the look in his eyes as now CM Punk throwing Swerve Strickland up and drops him down with a power bomb through the table on the outside. CM Punk now hooking the leg. Matchup continues. Swerve gets the shoulder up. Swerve, he's being manhandled by Punk right now. Tossed him right into the barricade. There goes Punk over it. And look at this now. What the hell? Swerve Strickland has pulled out a ladder. I don't know what the hell a ladder has anything to do with this match. Okay, now I see. CM Punk just getting rid of everything on that announce table. CM Punk, oh no. Look at this. It looked like he may have been looking for a pedigree, but Swerve lays him out with a big clothesline. Matchup finally getting into the ring. CM Punk now taking full advantage with the clotheslines. But Swerve trying to throw a kick. And oh, he goes back first under the door. And I mean, you got doors, you got ladders, you got everything as Swerve Strickland hits the Rolling Thunder into the flatliner, hooks the leg. Matchup, no. Matchup not done. Matchup continues on, and wait a minute. Oh, Swerve goes right into the door. CM Punk, drop kick, no. Swerve moved right out of the way, and now he's going to take advantage. Here's your receipt, Punk, as he just power bombs CM Punk through the door. And now Swerve Strickland hooking the leg, and he could have the opportunity. No, CM Punk pushes him off. And Swerve trying to take advantage on the outside again. But now CM Punk, oh no, Russian leg sweep. And now Punk taking advantage, tossing him onto the announce table. And wait a minute, what the hell? I thought he was about to start climbing the ladder. But now CM Punk, what the hell does he have in mind here? Big right hand. Wait a Oh no. Oh no, we saw this at pressure. But this time the suplex connects from CM Punk off of the announce table into the pin. No. Yeah, wait a minute. They're back up on the announce table. I don't know what the hell they have in mind. But CM Punk, oh no. DDT onto the announce table. Swerve Strickland laid out on the announce table. Oh my god. CM Punk on top of that ladder. No fucking way. You hear the crowd. Holy fucking shit. CM Punk with that light tube in hand. Swerve tells him to break it over his head. Swerve, he is not backing down in this matchup. Big spin kick. And wait a minute now, Swerve trying to take advantage again. But oh no, CM Punk has him. No. Maybe looking for a powerbomb onto the ladder. Swerve fighting him off. And look at this now, off of the springboard with the DDT. CM Punk now, oh no, pulling Swerve Strickland in. I don't like this positioning. Oh my god, somebody's got to check on Swerve. His head went right onto one of the rungs of the ladders off of that pile driver. And now both men climbing up the ladder that Punk just fell off of on top of Swerve Strickland. CM Punk, big roundhouse. Whoa, trying to knock Swerve Strickland off and just tosses him down. Tosses him down to the mat. And wait a minute now, CM Punk. Oh my god, not again, another elbow. Another ladder fall. With the elbow drop, the Second City elbow. Swerve gets the kick out. CM Punk trying to do his best to put Swerve away here. Swerve, you can see that Punk, he is getting exhausted. Swerve, he's going to take full advantage of this. Swerve Strickland, boom! The drive-by kick. And now, Punk laid out on that ladder. Swerve might be looking for the Swerve stomp. No, he stomped right onto the rung of the ladder. And look at this now, CM Punk lifts him up. Falcon Arrow. CM Punk, my god, these two, to say they hate each other is to say an understatement. As now CM Punk, look at this, big right hand, as, what the hell, CM Punk now pulling Swerve no way, oh my god, no way, the Pepsi plunge! Swerve, he's putting the Doji clutch after the Pepsi plunge, and Swerve, you can hear the crowd absolutely ecstatic. And Swerve has to tap out. CM Punk is going to compete for the World Championship. CM Punk and Swerve Strickland might have put on one of the most agile, violent, hatred-filled, absolutely banger matches in GPW. And CM Punk will now challenge Will Ospreay for the GPW World Championship at GPW Breakout. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.